This is how I use the Akashic Records to run a successful business. And I'm teaching this in my course that's coming up called How to Run a Soul-Led Spiritual Business. Whenever I had an idea of how things should be ran, it always bombed. I'm going to use one example here. When I first started my Reiki business years ago, I worked for Ram Dass's acupuncturist in Maui. That seems like the right thing to do, right? Wrong. It went awful. It was awful. So I ended up taking like 3 or 4 months off, and I'm like, I need a break. Like I need to just like clear that out. And then instead of coming up with an idea of my own, I asked the Akashic Records, how should I start my business? And it said, you should start doing Reiki in people's houses. And my human was like, that is so unprofessional. An hour later, I went surfing and I met somebody that had neuropathy that was surfing. I told them that I did Reiki. I ended up doing Reiki in their house, and then I had a whole list of clients by like 2 months. After recognizing this proof, that's what I did the rest of my career that I have right now. Nothing is my idea. I don't sit here and I'm like, ooh, that's a good idea. I always go up in the records and I ask, what do you want me to do with my business today? How can I best serve? The more proof that I had, the more trust I had. And so I've been able to take quote unquote risks that had great rewards. And man, is it way more fun and enjoyable to do it this way. And there's not a whole lot of people teaching this. And so that's why it's really important for me to have that course up and running.